Back with you at James Clemens High School in Madison, Alabama. Central Alabama's largest lead of the day, fueled by a 7-0 Jaguars run. They lead this one 25-15. Tavis Smith, a long corner, two, goes down. The run is now 9-0. The lead is now 27-15 in favor of the Jaguars. And Smith now up to 11 points on the day. He's been unstoppable. The dump off inside to Suttles. Suttles. Fuller for three from the corner. Bounces off the back of the rim, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds there by Harvey. So Huntsville will catch a break off of the missed three. The Hurricanes from downtown today have gone just 2 of 8. And last night they shot over 50% from range against Tampa Bay. A markedly different story today. Frederick Sturdivant catches the inbound at the left wing. Back to Davie Moore. Moore starts the drive, loses the ball. Picked up, Dixon the other way. Heads to the hoop, misses. Good defense there. Ball loose, but Carter picks it up. Carter outside the three-point line. Trapped under the basket. Throws to Suttles. Suttles buying space. And a turnover. So Central Alabama with 10:58 to go in the second holds a 12-point lead at the moment. Up top, Harvey. Handing it back to Mack. Smith. Foul. And Tavis Smith, who is already at 11 points today, will head to the line to try and expand on his big scoring day. 10:42, clock stopped. And the first free throw sinks through for Smith. (28-15). Now 29-15 is the Jaguars' lead, and their run is now 11-0. Carter tries to find Sturdivant, in trouble, and it's picked up on the play by Harvey. Harvey the other way. Harvey into traffic. And Suttles knocks the ball away. Moore bounces ahead to Higgins, who heads up for the layup and converts. And Huntsville breaks the 11-0 run, now down at 29-17. Harvey steps out near the corner. And we've reached the 10-minute mark in the second. Three-pointer on the way, and Smith has been unstoppable. Now up to 16 points today. A 32-17 Central Alabama lead. Their 15-point lead is the largest of the day. Jay on the way. Higgins won't get it. Put back. Sturdivant is true. 32-19 Central Alabama lead with 9 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the second. Mack left wing on the slow drive. Tries to bank it home. Won't go. Tie ball. No. I take it back. It's going to go to the Hurricanes. Thought for a second they might call simultaneous possession. However, looks like Suttles will throw it in. And I take that back. It'll be Moore who throws it in. And he finds Suttles. Both teams tied in the foul category at 1 apiece here in the second. Moore. Sturdivant, a corner three. No good. Up in the air. And picked up there by Higgins. And Moore with a little razzle-dazzle. But Central Alabama still holds an 11-point lead. 8:50 to go. Smith throws it right into the hands of Suttles, but they'll call a defensive foul. Coach wary. steps back to the stands and sits down on the bench, a little bit exasperated with that sequence of events, but the second Huntsville foul after it looked like they might get the ball there for a second, and Harvey will throw it in. Palmer comes back into the ball game. Throws up top to DeRamus. 32-21 Central Alabama lead. DeRamus. Thomas at the wing. Jumper, no good. Mack cannot convert. Suttles throws ahead to Higgins. Higgins at the wing, almost lost it. Suttles. Will skip inside to Higgins. Higgins looking for the paint but won't find it. Set holds it high. Suttles in the sunlight. Moore, great pass and feed and layup, and Moore puts Huntsville down 32-23. DeRamus. Slow to pass, and now Bristol. A low skip. Harvey along too long. Moore. 7 minutes and 45 seconds to go. Throws it back to Higgins. Huntsville down by 9. Suttles under the rim. Got it. 32-25 Huntsville deficit. And they're on a bit of a run of themselves right now. DeRamus for three. Good. And that puts Central Alabama back up by 10. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, that was an 8-0 Hurricanes run just now. But Jaguars able to slow that one down as Higgins tie ball. So we'll have a tip-off here on this side of the floor. 7:09, the clock is stopped. Jaguars leading 35-25. So Higgins and DeRamus lined up for the tip. Good job by Sturdivant to corral it. 7 on the shot clock, and Higgins loses it at the baseline. 7:04 to go. And DeRamus appears to be the one to throw this one in. Harvey. A good kick out, but a missed shot from Thomas. Moore. Sturdivant. It's good. Jaguars in an 8-point advantage right now. 2 fouls on Huntsville, 1 on Central Alabama as the throw goes nowhere. Hurricanes will take over. So, as I mentioned earlier, it's now, including today, 5 times that we've had this rivalry. Just the second time it's been held here in Madison, but first game was held here, and Central Alabama won that one 115-113 as Moore scoops up the offensive rebound, but a foul on the Hurricanes gives it over to the Jaguars. So Central Alabama won that one in a thriller 115-113 on March 11th. The next game was on March 25th. Jaguars again won by 2, this time 99-97. And they won the next one 115-109 before Huntsville won on April 12th, 111-103. That takes us to a break with 6:14 to go. Jaguars still in the advantage right now. It's 35-27. This is the Basketball League on TBL TV. 6:14 remaining, 3 fouls on Huntsville, 1 on Central Alabama. Here in the second quarter, it's a 35-27 Jaguars lead. They've been outscored 10-3 since holding a 32-17 lead earlier today. Inside feed complete to Bristol. Ten-point lead now for Central Alabama. Suttles the other way. The and one goes down. And Suttles will head to the line to try and make a three-point play. Huntsville down 37-29. That's the second foul on the Jaguars. 5:51 clock stopped in the second quarter. Suttles, who led the way last night with 25 points. A very impressive game. Makes the and one beautifully there. 7-point deficit now for Huntsville. DeRamus across the timeline. Will not pass it yet. Light screen, won't really use it. 10 on the shot clock. Three-pointer on the way, and no good for Thomas. And a rebound there. Frederick Sturdivant, and he tries to find Higgins. Great defense from Thomas, but counter defense. Moore with a two-hand jam. It's a 37-32 ball game in favor of Central Alabama. The layup is scooped in off the glass. Palmer puts it in. Seven-point lead right now for Central Alabama. Suttles to Moore. Moore tries to find a seam. Moore lay up a little bit. Two out of the way there. Thomas picks it up. Beautiful behind the back pass to DeRamus, who kicks it out to Harvey, who fires a three. Won't get it. Bristol the board on the offensive side of things. Harvey drives in from the top. Throws it outside to the outstretched arm of DeRamus. And Thomas steps on the line and turns it over to the Hurricanes with 4:36 remaining in the second. Central Alabama leading 39-32. Suttles turns around, drives in, puts it up high, unfriendly rattle. Palmer has to pass it away, and a foul there. DeRamus heads to the ground. It's on David Moore. 4:08 clock stop. Fourth Huntsville foul of the second. Still a 39-32 lead for the Jaguars. As DeRamus will find Palmer. Our final 4 minutes of the first half in action. Smith back to DeRamus. 8 on the shot clock. A long three from DeRamus. Won't connect. And Sturdivant picks up the board. He was listed on the stat sheet last night with 16 points and 19 rebounds. And just with his height and wingspan, it's hard to box him out on rebounds. You can see they didn't even try there. Jones could not save the ball. 3:34 remaining, and the ball goes back to the Jaguars. Smith, who's been electric today. This is at the free throw line, pardon me. Throws it outside to Palmer. Palmer steps back for a triple and airmails it out of bounds. 3:13 stops the clock. Huntsville still down 39-32. And the inbound to Carter, who trades it right back to Suttles. Suttles at the near side wing. Carter up top for three. Got it! And we haven't seen Carter try a three in quite a while. He had the opening three of the game. Throw ahead to Harvey between two defenders. Too strong on the layup. And Huntsville down by just 4. Reminder, they were down by 15 earlier in this quarter. Moore, free throw line, throws ahead. Sturdivant, backhanded layup goes down. It's a 2-point game. 2 minutes and 33 seconds to go till halftime, and Huntsville is down 39-37. Good pass, Harvey. Had it blocked. Sturdivant swats it away. That was Frederick Sturdivant with a huge block as Jones nearly loses it. Thought about a three. Bounces to Moore. Moore will dribble and start the drive. And now Carter at the left wing with 7 on the shot clock. Looks for Sturdivant. 5 on the clock. Sturdivant, 4, 3, 2. He's got a turn. He shoots it. He misses it. And it's rebounded defensively by Dixon. Final minute and 50 of the second quarter. And Central Alabama up by 2. Smith at the corner. Steps back for a triple. And it rolls in for Tavis Smith. How about this game? Tavis Smith has had an incredible day. Is now up to 19 points. It's a 42-37 lead for Central Alabama with 1 minute and 27 to go in the second. But Smith's 19 points. He's one of just 2 on the floor today in double digits scoring. Frederick Sturdivant the other, and that takes us to a break. 1:27 to go in the second. It's a 5-point lead for Central Alabama as the Hurricanes try to sneak their way back into contention. This is the Basketball League on TPL TV. In the second quarter, and Trey Suttles will throw the inbound pass for the Hurricanes, who are down right now 42-37. Jones catches it, and we're back underway. Suttles. Here's Jones. With a bounce up top to Sturdivant. Hands it back, Carter, another three. Almost banked it in. Offensive rebound underneath is Suttles laying it in. Central Alabama holds a 3-point lead now. Harvey at the right wing. 50 seconds remaining in the quarter. Smith is fouled. 46.5 seconds reading on the clock right now, and if there's any indication from this first half, second half should be equally as entertaining. And for Huntsville, a little bit different from yesterday. They led at halftime in this gym, 56-36. They actually lost their first game against Tampa Bay. They were down 70-68 at halftime, held a 2-point lead with under 7 minutes to go in the second half. But Tampa Bay went on a 15-3 run to practically ice the game. And Tavis Smith continues his impressive day. He's now up to 21 points and has Central Alabama up to a 44-39 lead with 41 seconds to go in the first half. Suttles will throw ahead to Jones. Up top, Frederick Sturdivant trying to dribble out of the pressure. Davi Moore at the elbow, 6 on the shot clock. Moore has his shot blocked. Clock is still running with 3 seconds on it. Moore's got to pick it up. Jones did not have enough time to fire a 3. He wouldn't have made it anyways. And that's a turnover on the shot clock violation with 20.8 seconds to go. And a 39-44 lead right now, or 44-39, pardon me, for Central Alabama. So they may be able to hold for the final possession here as Tavis Smith takes it up, guarded by Jones. Ten seconds, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Smith with 4 seconds. Big 3 won't go. Ball is loose, no time left, and that'll do it. We head to halftime. It's a 44-39 Central Alabama lead over Huntsville in the 5th edition of this heated in-state rivalry. We'll step aside and come back for more action in just a few minutes. Again, your halftime score: Central Alabama Jaguars 44, Huntsville Hurricanes 39. And that takes us to our halftime break. This is the Basketball League on TBL TV, and we'll see you in just under 10 minutes.